Once again, back is the incredible.
Got no time to waste, I'm starting the song right here. A minute 17, really ain't long to spit. So I'ma keep the flow, listen right up, it's clear.
Hey guys, how's it going? So on today's video, we're going to be talking about notch count and why it's not important. Now you guys may be wondering, well, why is notch count not important? I thought that women's notch count is important. That is, because a lock that's opened by many keys is useless, but a key that opens many locks is a master key. But I'm not talking about that today. I'm talking about with guys. And you may be wondering, well, all the dating PUAs and the dating coaches all told me that, you know, if you're not dating this, at least these many women, blah, 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 then you're useless, you're a virgin, don't talk to me. It's partially true. But here's the deal. If you're doing these things that I'm about to talk about, your notch count's not going to matter because it's automatically going to be high anyway. So here's the deal. If you're a guy that doesn't live an interesting life, then why is your notch count ever going to be above a certain point? But if you're living an interesting life and if you're doing these other things I'm going to talk about, it's going to happen. See, you've got to make your life interesting. You've got to do things in your life, like seeking your goals, being your own point of mental origin, to make that happen. If you're not pursuing your goals, if you're not living in abundance, then why would you expect your notch count to be high anyway? The thing that I'm saying is, if you guys don't work on making your life interesting, gaining life experience, growing your career, setting yourself up, the women won't come. And it really happens over 30. So I wouldn't even worry about it in your 20s, because if you look at stats anyway, a huge percentage of guys in that age range are still virgins anyway. And the reason being is because women now have access to the world marketplace of dating, and they can pick and choose between all these guys and move on to the next one. So you need to concentrate on living an interesting life. I can guarantee you the guy that's climbing mountains, the rodeo rider, the bull wrangler, the guy that's racing cars and all that kind of stuff, they don't have to worry about women. They just show up. So if you're not living a very interesting life, if you're not gaining things in your life, if you're not your own point of mental origin, how can you expect these women to be there? Like you're entitled to them. Now don't get me wrong, there's many women in this world that are entitled. Many. But you can see through that and weed them out if you've got these things. So you need to concentrate in your 20s on getting your game up, getting your money right, getting your style right, living your life, having a trusted group of friends, a trusted group of guy friends that's like your brothers in a tribe. And worry about ladies later, because if you're doing all these things, they're going to show up. So that's the main thing I want to hammer home to you guys is notch count is not that important, because are you doing anything to warrant it? Makes sense to you guys? So in your early 20s, you may not have that much success with women, because if you do, you got one of these three things. Either you got really good game, you're really good looking, or you're born into some money. If you're a regular dude like everybody else, you're going to have to work on your game, work on your connections, work on your money. Okay? Because there's certain things you can't overcome, like height and all that kind of stuff, but you can work on other things. And trust me, when you work on those other things, women will show up. And then you will have the accessibility and the ability to weed out the ones that you don't want, because you live in an abundance and you don't need them. Think about that one, guys. The ability to choose which women you want when they come to you. Because women are the gatekeepers of sex, but men are the gatekeepers of relationships. They choose who they marry, they choose who they date. But you can't choose any of them if none of them want to be with you. The only way they're going to have genuine desire for you is if they want to enter your frame because your life is interesting. You live in abundance, you have an interesting life for them to enter into, instead of you trying to enter into theirs. I hope this video was insightful. Hope you like the content. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do live streams on Sundays, and I'll see you guys later. I'm out.
I do not know you, so maybe stop complaining about all the tricks